Their karma is afoot. Their karma is afoot. Target individual's psychic reading with the lunatic fringe. Richard the Urban Warlock of Urban Warlock Healing. Right, so their karma is afoot. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Last Judgment. Okay. The karma is starting to rain down on the people around you now. I want to say that there's a lot of smoke screening going off during this time. So there's people desperately trying to cover up the fact that they're getting karma. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Please don't read this too much into it. But I'm seeing somebody who's had the legs amputated. Nobody that I know. So I don't know why I'm seeing that. But karma is afoot. I want to say they just would not leave it alone. They just would not let it be. Okay. They're gonna try and cover up the fact that judgment is finally here. And then what I'm seeing is, and again, it's just a visual representation, don't read into this, but it's like a person with like pox and boils on their face. It's almost like, you know, you can't really cover something like that up. You know, makeup won't cover it up. You know, there's very little you could put on your face to try and cover it up other than a burqa or something along those lines. But, you know, it's... And then what I'm seeing is, it's like old-fashioned times, I can't think of the period. Maybe Elizabethan, and it's like somebody's trying to put makeup on these boils. Okay, I'm not saying everybody's going to get boils, but it's the thing of they can't cover it up. Okay, right. Listen out for the signs that are guiding you in the right direction at this time. Okay, don't sit and wait to hear anything. Don't sit and wait for news of this karma falling. That is not your job during this time. Your job is to press forwards and continue to expose the light. Expose the darkness with the light, as you were meant to. There could be something in that Freudian slip about exposing the light. You know, people who worship the false light side. You know, Amen, Amun-Ra, Anunnaki, etc. I want to say, know that your job in this situation is done. And you might be sat there kind of going, my job is done here. I've been treated terribly. I want these people to get karma, and I want to know about it. Sometimes in life, you're brought in as the activator of karma. That's what I class myself as. I kind of get dropped into these situations. I've been eating an apple. A honey trap for the narcissist. You know, I don't know what's going off. I just get placed in it, but it's like this. It triggers this chain of events. So I feel like with this collective, you're kind of you've been brought in as a kind of walking karma. Okay, I'll say that. Foolish man in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Lord of Strife. 8 of Swords. Lord of Shortened Force. 10 of Wands in the reverse position. Lord of Oppression. So I want to say that with the foolish man in the reverse there, I think that it kind of... How do I put this? It's got an air of that you were about to make a decision. You were about to take a leap of faith in a new direction on something. But you've been held back. You've been held back from doing it. Now, it's not because something terrible was going to happen as such, but it feels like had you taken that leap of faith at that moment in time, your attackers wouldn't have been receiving their karma at that point, and they'd have been able to kind of put the kibosh on it again. So, yeah, if you're feeling a little bit kind of stuck, that's why. You're deliberately being held in the starting blocks. So that, you know, like I say, I don't think you're going to hear much about this karma. You might down the line. But it's a little bit like you've been held in the starting blocks so that these people can kind of get wrapped up in their karma, I want to say. So they can't basically mess with you anymore. I'm being told there's going to be a lot of sorry, sad faces. There's going to be a lot of sorry, sad faces, because it feels like a lot of people who have kind of I've got the phrase, they backed the wrong horse, basically. They backed the wrong horse. And it kind of feels like it's too late now. You know, it's too late now, because I think that you're now going onto new things. It's like the window of opportunity has now been closed, and there's no more room on the train. You know, you're going in one direction. The people of you you've helped out and who have supported you and shown their faith and trust in you, they're going in a new direction, and you're going to have these kind of village idiots, for want of a better phrase, who were kind of stood on the platform going, well, what happens to us now? Well, tough shit, you know. You should have made the right choice at the time. Queen of Wands, Queen of the Throne of the Flame, Devil in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, you've stepped up into that Queen of Wands energy, that fiery, no BS, feminine power, and it's knocking the devil flat on its arse. Now, as I'm looking at the card, there's a pentacle in the centre, or pentagram. Yeah, it's pentagram, but it's in some kind of locket. So obviously in the upright position, it's in the reverse position, so to speak, and in the reverse, it's in the upright. So it's got something to do with. I want to say you've flipped reverse this devil energy by using your magic, your energy manipulation, your powers for good. Okay, you're being elevated and rewarded. Okay, don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because the naysayers will like to put you down. The amount of people around you who claim to be this, that, and the other are just LARPers. They're dress up. They make believe. So don't let their thoughts, their opinions, their beliefs pull you down during this time, because you are supposed to be stepping up into that Queen of Wands energy. You are supposed to be leading the charge in one way or another. Okay. I want to say that these people, these naysayers, they're being fueled by the devil energy, and they can't even see it. They can't even see it. Okay. I want to say allow yourself a moment or two to breathe. Okay, because this next shift for this collective is going to be a massive one. I feel in a positive way. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like it could be a little bit overwhelming. So just give yourself that time, that opportunity, just to steady the ship. Queen of Swords, off with their heads. Okay. I want to say the time for talking is over. The time is over. It's now time to take action. We then got the King of Wands, Prince of the Chariot of Fire. So there's a masculine energy coming forwards as well to assist you in this metaphorical fight back. I don't want you thinking you've got to do anything. You don't do, but it's for you. It's about stepping up into that Queen of Wands energy, stepping into that kind of regal position. If you're looking for love, it could be that your person's coming in as well. Eight of Swords, Lord of Shortened Force, Five of Wands in the reverse position, Lord of Strife. So that strife that you have been going through with the situation, with life, it's what I got in my mind as I was just talking then was it was like a light switch flicking. It's almost like that shortened force is going to be that quick that it's going to be like there's an immense automatic turnaround. Okay, in your opportunities, in your abundance, everything. It's going to be like a switch. And I want to say it's because you're making the choice to walk away. You're making the choice to go in your own decision. I want to say that this choice is probably a little bit risky, but it's the right choice to do, because you're putting yourself first. For once in your life, you are putting yourself first. You're not pandering to the needs and desires of those around you. Okay, people won't like your decision and choice. People want you to be the light bearer constantly for them, but your job is here is to teach them that they can be the light themselves. Whether or not they embrace that is entirely up to them. That's not on you. You've got other things to do. You've got bigger fish to fry, so to speak. Okay, so allow yourself a moment to breathe, because the next phase is, I won't grandeur words, it's going to be monumental. going to be monumental. You'll look back this time in a year, and the life that you are going to be living compared to the life that you are in now will be unrecognisable. Completely unrecognisable, from the place where you live, to the way you dress, to the way you look, everything. Okay, proper heavy glow up energy here. Okay. Want to go for those? No. They couldn't stop this collective, and I think that deep down they knew this. It was a fool's errand. There was no way. There was no way that they could stop you. But because they're driven by ego, the chance at removing you from your seat of power, so to speak, it was too tempting. It was too tantalizing. They couldn't do it. The ego said I could do it. Something inside them said this is a fool's errand, but the ego kicked in. Okay, don't feel bad or sorry for these people. They knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing when they gathered in their collectives, when they gathered in their covens, speaking ill and death on the collective, late at night, in homes, in the woods, making sacrifices in some cases. They knew what they were doing. And more people have been pulled into this metaphorical orgy. It's I want to say it's beyond compare. I think if you, the collective, realised how many people had got involved and how many people had spoken ill on your name, I think you'd be shocked. I think you'd be shocked. We're not just talking about a handful of people here. We're potentially talking hundreds. Potentially hundreds. So I want to say that the fact that you are here now, today, still standing, still rising, is a testament to the strength and power that you have within. But this was always why they wanted to stop you. Because the frequency and vibration that this collective holds within them, the power, the absolute pure power to initiate change is off the Richter scale. Not all of them, but some of them knew this. Some of them saw it. Some of them had predetermined it. And their mission from the start, with their backroom conversations, with their secret messages, letters as well. I think there's some people been sending letters, scared of getting caught out on technology. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And I want to say that the food chain that this goes up to is massive. Absolutely massive. Now, I'm not telling you this to overwhelm you. I'm not telling you this to scare you. I just think you need to have a little bit more appreciation for everything that you've done, how far you've come, the battles that you have navigated. Not all of them have been won, okay? But you learn how to deal with loss in a humble way, in a very, very humble way, okay? Your time to shine is coming. Your time to take the reins and be the person that you've always meant to be is coming. So have faith. You don't need to see the repercussions of karma in full HD live stream. No. You will hear about this at a later date. Many won't realise it's karma. Many will give sympathy to these fools. But by doing so, that will take on some of their karma. But you're not here to re-educate the masses. You're here to speak your truth to those ready to listen, to those who at least partially get it. No more running, no more hiding. The throne, the seat that you are supposed to be on is waiting. It is there. It's within touching distance. In times of hate, war and greed, you are going to be affluent, prosperous and abundant. And not because you are attempting to manipulate the situation. You are just being who you are supposed to be in this moment in time. This collective have been brought here for a very specific reason, for a very specific end goal. And as part of that, you get adorned with the pleasures in life to make that mission, to make that path easier. Okay, so it could be an increase in work if you're self-employed. It could be like an inheritance, a lottery win, something along those lines. And it's designed to give you the breathing space to find some peace, to not have to worry so much. Okay, and I'm being told to tell this collective, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Both as in keep it stum. But also, if we are talking about financial gains, don't be giving it out to people. Okay, they have not learnt their lessons. They have not broken their karmic ties. All that will happen is they will turn. They will turn on the collective. They might seem like good, honest folk right now. I don't know why I want to use the word folk. But the temptation of having what you have without putting the hard work in will get too much. So keep certain people at arm's length. I want to say that there is at least one person who you can fully trust. They support you. They'd support you to the ends of the earth and back again. Lean on them. They're not here to take. They're here to support. They want to see you, the collective, rise as you're supposed to be doing. And as you have supposed to have done. Were it not for these fools attempting to take what wasn't theirs. My God, the karma that will be raining down, the karma that is raining down right now, is beyond compare. There will be people disappearing in this, I want to use the word purge, in this purge. The purge is taking place to remove the cruel-hearted lowlifes that have attempted, and again, this is only going to resonate with a few, who have attempted to take your life, and I mean physically. Don't pity them. See them for what they are. Cowering, snivelling rats. No honesty, no loyalty, no regrets. Just completely and solely focused on what they can get out of the situation. I'm being told they'd pickpocket a dead body if it meant some gain for them. Real nasty low-life people, and they put on this air and front that they are good, that they are helpful, that they are here to serve, and believe you me, they are not. They are not. When push comes to shove, they will start outing each other. When you surround yourself with a pack of rats, you're going to get bitten. You're going to take on some disease. And you're going to have to go looking for help. Some will attempt to come back and ask you for help. You refuse. How dare they? How dare they? Who do they think they are to believe that they warrant coming to the collective and asking for help after every little thing these people have done? And again, I want to say that you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked at how far these people have gone to try and remove you. You'd be really shocked. The amount of people as well that they've approached, so friends, for some of you family members, trying to gain information and access to what is yours. Many of those people have turned. Many of those people have fallen into line. The stranglehold they have over your community is unbearable. But that is coming to an end. Those dark days are over, especially for these other people, not your attackers, the other ones. It's time to embrace who you are. Sit back, I want to say, and enjoy the harvest. Enjoy the harvest, so that might be significant for somebody. You're finally starting to reap the rewards of not only what you deserve, but what you are owed. And I want to say this collective is owed. Okay? So let's just get the old urban truth out. See what they've got to say to us. Right. No more excuses. You've outgrown your old reasons. You are ready for real change. Your next chapter begins with honesty. Prioritise your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Your energy is precious. Choose where you place it. You're not obligated. You don't owe anyone your time. You're free to choose differently. Your boundaries deserve respect. You already know. Your intuition has spoken. You sense the answers deep inside. Now it's time to follow it. So yeah, I think for a period of time, this collective has kind of used the excuse of I'm waiting for these people to get their karma to hold them back in regard to pushing forwards. I think it's time. I think it's always hard, isn't it, when you know that you're supposed to be kind of leaving something behind, be it good or bad, and it's not been kind of wrapped up in a nice little bow. It's quite a hard lesson to go through that one, because we as human beings, we want answers, we want clarity, we want something to be finalised. And when it's a case of pushing forwards without having that kind of confirmation, it's bloody odd. You know what I mean? It's bloody odd. But that's what you're being asked to do. I think that because there's been a little bit of hesitation to prioritise yourself and your needs, etc. I think it's just caused this kind of stuck, stagnant energy. Right, receipts ready, evidence is lining up, messages reveal motive, truth is undeniable. Take the message, signs have been appearing everywhere. Synchronicities guide you forwards, don't ignore what's repeating. Spill the tea, conversations are happening without you, information spreads fast. Expect hidden truth to surface. One more, please. Oh, got a few there. Attachment issues. Holding on too tightly creates fear, insecurity, makes the bond unstable. Love feels heavy instead of free. Align with your truth. When you follow what feels right, your life falls into place. Clarity leads your next step. Caught in 4K. Someone's actions are exposed. Evidence speaks loud. Truth arrives instantly. So yeah, there's a lot of exposure coming out here, and will continue to do so. Again, you're being asked to release your attachment to this situation and start getting into alignment with yourself. With the caught in 4K, I think somebody is going to get caught out doing something or having done something. It's not to say you won't hear about it, but don't let that pull you back into an old timeline, because it's just going to reinforce those attachment issues with the situation. I don't think you're attached to a person. I think you're attached to a situation. So allow yourself to be free. Okay, spread your wings and begin to fly, because this time is yours. The opportunities are there. Grasp them with both hands. Do not be afraid to take what is rightfully yours. It might feel uncomfortable. It might not feel natural. But what is meant for you is there. Okay, so I'll leave it there. If you want a personalised reading, head down to the video description. Same day guaranteed from 10 quid. Video chat from 25. Don't forget to subscribe to us whilst you're here as well, please, people. Drop us a comment and a like. I'll get round to them when I can. And just remind everybody, please do go to my YouTube Collective playlist. Run through some of the content on there. Help me out with the watch hours. See if we can get to 4,000 before February. It's more than possible, but I need your help. Ta-ta.